What's up guys? Welcome back. I just want to make a little video about how the market has been doing and as well as my performance. So today we had a penny stock, SOAR, make a really decent move today, about from 30 cents pre-markets all the way up to about 76 cents. So I mean, percentage wise, not the biggest move that we've seen. We've seen a lot of crazy moves, especially in the penny stock realm. Pennyland, as we like to call it, Pennyland has been very fruitful in the past few months. Just consistent action on these penny stocks that you can just scalp all day, like thousands of trades. Today I had 819 orders, so I'd say around 400 trades round trip. 400 trades today on stocks, SYRS, SOAR, PRFX, and NCNC today, most of which were penny stocks. So SOAR, making decent move. SYRS, this one, 20 cents up to 30 cents, 37 cents. PRFX, this one, yesterday about 50 cents a share, gaps up to almost $2, pulls back to $1 a share, and then has a nice front side here after the open from 1 to 180. So another penny stock there. NCNC was another penny stock. So just the penny stocks, Pennyland has been absolutely nuts. But I mean, my performance has been very well. I'm actually on a 3-week green stretch. Today did pretty well, up about 2.5, slightly below 2.5 today. I don't think I'm going to trade anymore today unless something pops up. And if so, probably going to play a little bit more defensive, not really want to give back the profits that I have today. But yeah, on a 3-week green stretch. But prior to that 3 weeks, last month was the worst month of my year. In the last month, I was green, but it was the worst month of the year. And I think the month before that, September, was my second worst month of the year. In October, I remember I had 3 weeks where I had like 13 out of 15 days where since there's only 5 days, 5 trading days in a week, 3 weeks, 15 days, 13 of those days were red. 13 days were red out of 15. And that was a very challenging time mentally that I haven't experienced in quite a while. I've been pretty consistent throughout the whole year, really making some good progress, but October just came to a screeching halt for me, and it was still a good opportunity. I just wasn't able to capitalize on it. And that will happen from time to time where you're a successful trader, a consistent profitable trader, but sometimes you'll just go through these patches of these periods, these patches of the market where your strategy, whatever you're doing, is not performing well with the current market. And that's going to happen from time to time. You can try to make your adjustment as much as possible. Sometimes you're just not going to be able to adjust. Like I just was not able to adjust for that period. And yeah, it caused a lot of frustration. For sure, caused a lot of frustration. Doubt started creeping in. Like, is it ever going to turn back around? But usually, if you can wait it out and not lose too much money in that period, it usually does turn around, and usually, you're back stronger mentally, emotionally. You're back stronger with a better mindset moving forward. So I was really burnt out last month. Really, really, really burnt out. Like, I didn't want to study anymore. I didn't want to look at the charts anymore. I just was mentally exhausted. And I stopped studying. I actually got on a call with a few of my other trader friends in the community, and they gave me a little bit of pep talk, kind of gave me some advice. They reviewed some of my live trading archives and gave me some feedback, and I took that feedback and I ran with it. And after that day, I'm still on this green stretch. And yeah, I think it was definitely because of that call that it really changed my results. But yeah, I also stopped studying. I stopped importing my trades because I didn't want to burn out. I wanted to protect my mental capital, my emotional capital, because if I'm consistently watching the market, if I'm consistently studying, especially after 4 years in, it's like, I put in close to almost like maybe close to 10,000 hours. I wouldn't say 10,000 hours. I'd say, 6,000 hours. I'm at the point where maybe more study is actually giving me more, is tiring me out more than it is actually giving me results. So yeah, I stopped studying. I stopped importing my trades. I stopped analyzing my metrics, and I just focused on protecting that mental and emotional capital. And I am still on a good green stretch, and I haven't looked. I don't know how much I'm up on the month. I don't know how much I'm up on the day, or well, on the day I know, but on the week, I don't know my accuracy. I don't know my risk to reward. I'm just showing up every day and trying to take all that knowledge that I've learned over the past 4 years and just try to trade to the best of my ability. And so far, it's working out. I don't feel like I'm burnt out anymore. I feel like I'm a lot more centered. I have a lot more mental capital to trade with, because if I'm studying, I'm trading during the entire day, and then for another hour or 2 hours I'm studying. So like, I am spending so much time in front of the computer, my brain is just completely wrecked. My energy is really, really low. And yeah, it just didn't seem to work out. So I had to make some changes, and those are the changes that I made. And I think it's good, because sometimes when I am tracking my metrics so much, throughout the month, it's like, okay, I'm up 5K on the month. Okay, let's try to make it to 7K. And then I get attached to these numbers, and then I don't trade to the best of my ability. I don't trade the way I'm supposed to be trading, because I'm trying to protect profits that I already had like last week. I don't want to lose that profit, so I'm playing a little more defensive, or I'm not letting trades run, and it's messing up my risk to reward and messing up my accuracy, and really just ruins my strategy. It ruins my strategy. So so far what I'm finding is not looking at my metrics, not importing my metrics, not tracking how much I'm on the month, or my accuracy, or my risk to reward. Maybe it's best to only do that at the end of the month. Just at the end of the month, or the first day of the month, you import everything on the month, you look at your metrics and how you performed, and that's it. You file that away, and then you don't look at it, and for the next month, maybe you don't look at your metrics for the entire month until the end of the next month. I think that's a good way to go about it. For me, if I'm consistently looking at my metrics every single day, I'm going to drive myself crazy. And I think just part of trading is just being very centered in yourself emotionally and mentally, having a very calm mind, emotionally being very calm. You make your best decisions that way, and trying to stay in that state as much as possible is important. And if you're consistently monitoring your progress, can take you out of that state. So at least that's what I'm finding. Maybe you guys are different. I think in the beginning of your journey, if you're a new trader, definitely you want to track your metrics, because you want to know if you're even profitable. You want to know, like, is it your accuracy that's making you unprofitable? Is it your risk to reward? Is it the time that you're in the trade? Maybe you should be holding a little longer, or maybe you should cut your losers a little faster. Those are things that you're going to want to know. So in the beginning, definitely want to track your metrics. But once you get that strategy going, maybe it's best to distance yourself from your metrics a little bit, and try to protect your mental capital, emotional capital moving forward, so you can always be on top of your game when you're trading. On top of your game, being emotionally and mentally centered. So that's sort of what has been happening with me. I know some of you guys have been curious. Some of you guys have been messaging me like, "Oh, are you even still trading? Why aren't you doing any more videos?" But yeah, mostly, these ups and downs of trading can get rough, and sometimes it's best to to distance yourself from other things that aren't as necessary. For me, trading is probably more important than making YouTube videos. So I'm sorry guys, but it's the truth. So yeah, it's important that I'm always at the top of my game when it comes to trading, and then sort of YouTube does come kind of secondary to that. So yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well with this penny stock action. It's been tough, but if you could adjust to this type of action, it definitely is very fruitful. It definitely is giving consistent opportunity, and yeah, something good to study. So these penny stocks, I don't think they're going to go away anytime soon. So try to adjust the best that you can. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys got a little bit of insight out of it. Thank you for watching. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Check out MMU if you want to learn the trading strategy that I use every single day to profit in the markets. And have a great day. All right, take it easy. Peace.